Please find a comfortable posture. Take some deep breaths. You start to just turn your attention towards feeling your body. And then also part of your attention turns to this just hopefully we'll feel some maybe now or someday we'll feel like spaciousness. That there's the feeling of the body, and then there's this feeling of spaciousness. It's in the mind, really. Almost like a mental world and a physical world. And if the mental world gets confused, it starts to like overlap with the physical world. And then it's very chaotic in there. But if the mental world can just be like, oh, like inside it's spacious. Just like in your physical space, you like to have like a tidy environment. The mental world is like that too. The mental world sometimes goes, oh, it's crowded in here. I'm gonna go project myself out into the physical world. And then there's problems. So in the yoga, we're trying to really just honor the physical world, be in the physical world, experience the physical world, feel. That's what the postures and the breathing are for. So that the mental world can kind of do its work, clear itself out, become spacious. And so you can think of them as layers, kind of like layers of yourself. So you start to breathe, you're trying the best you can to peer through your mental world, which isn't easy. Sometimes the mental world loves to be in charge, loves to be dominating, loves attention. Mental world loves attention. So when you focus on your breathing, focus on your physical body, you're denying attention to the mental world. Just a little bit for now. And take a few more deep breaths in and out through the nose. As you start to notice sensation in the body, you might just give a little bit of movement, like maybe it's in the neck, so you tilt your head. And this is just very organic. Don't take my recommendations just yet. You're just sort of listening from your own attention to your physical body. You might just lean a little bit forward. If your low back's a little tight, you might lean back or lean forward. So on one side, you might open up one side over the other. You can feel the wrists, you can roll the wrists. Any sort of sensation that calls your attention. Do a little chicken wing move. Whatever sort of comes into your awareness. And then you just pause again and you feel and you listen. And anything in the physical body call your attention. You want to open the front of the throat, lengthen the front of your spine, sink and round back. Another few 3-5 breaths. Just being experimental. You can follow my guidance here with the opening of the throat and closing. Or just listening to what's in your own attention. When you give awareness to the physical world, what gets called to be explored. You can remove now, rock forward and remove what you were sitting on. Put your legs out in front a little bit. You're going to use your core muscles and start to sit back nice and slow. Pressing your body into the ground. Press your elbows into the ground. Just feel the earth on your body on the earth. Give a little push with your legs. to roll your shoulders down your back and take your knees side to side. Come back to center. Push through your legs. Draw the shoulders down a little more. Take a deep breath. Good. Lift up the right leg and then reach it out. Just kind of extend through the heel and the ball of the foot. And then pull it back in and lower down. Lift up the left leg. Extend through the heel and ball. Rebend and put it back down. I'm just going to go back and forth here. Starting to activate the whole leg, hip, core, low back area. Noticing sensation. Focusing on the physical body, physical world. Giving the mental world a little break from our attention. I know it wants our attention, but we're just going to concentrate on the physical. Drawing it back in. So you're pulling the knee up into the body, flexing and pushing through the foot. So you feel awareness all the way through the foot. And then rebending. Just going to alternate. Kind of like you're almost like you're pedaling a bike, a very weird shaped bike. Back and forth. Good. Now you're going to do both legs at the same time. You're going to pull the knees up and in, and you can push out. That might go a little higher this time instead of outward. And then place the feet back on the floor. So it's going to be easier on your core to go more upward than it is outward. Bend the knees, flex the feet, push, bring back, touch the floor. A couple more. Keep breathing, just noticing, activating the core. Deepen the hip flexor, deepen the low back. We're warming up this muscle, psoas, hip flexor muscles. Building a deeper embodied consciousness, embodied awareness. 2 more, keep going. Just noticing, observing. Perhaps one side feels different than another. I feel that certainly in my body. And now let your knees drop open, so your feet turn open a little bit. Good, knees are wide. Push with the edges of your feet. Kind of activate your legs and hips. Good, inhale, stretch your arms up high into the sky and spread your palms. We were talking about the wrist earlier. When you look at your wrist, try to make sure it's a straight line from your elbow through your wrist, through your middle finger. So we're not flexing the wrist any of the directions it could turn. And then as we extend and spread. So once you've got that straight line from middle finger to elbow, extend and spread. Breathing, breathing. As you keep reaching up like your fingertip or tree branches, you should feel the core even start to tone. And then relax the arms down, elbows down, and bring the knees back up. Put out the right leg, pull up the left, and you're going to take it all the way over to the right. Uh-oh. Got furniture in the way. All the way over. So you're twisted. Breathe here. Inhale, use your core. Bring the leg back up, and then slowly lower it down. Inhale, bring up the right leg. Twist it. Extend, bring it back up. And slowly lower down. Good. Place the feet flat on the floor once again. Stretch your arms straight up into the sky, just like we worked on. Straight line from elbow to fingertip. Spread your palms. Breathe here. Keep reaching up so the core tones. Now reach up with your knees or reach up with your toes and reach up with your forehead. Breathe and hold. Keep breathing, but hold the shape. Activating your core. Activating a physical body sense awareness to create space in the mental world. You can just come down and rest, or you're going to pull your knees in and then rock up to seated. And just pause a moment. If you're resting, you can rest on the ground with your knees open. You're going to reach up like you're trying to get picked up. Push your feet into the floor. So we're using our back and core muscles here. Nice and slow. Pull your belly muscles in. Slowly lower back down onto the mat. And rest. Good. Arms again. Straight up. Straight line from middle finger through the elbow. Keep reaching up as you spread the palm and fingers. Bend the knees and start to reach up with the toes. And then you can reach up with your head. So you've activated your whole core. Crown, toes, and fingers, all conscious and aware. You can start to spread your toes if that's available. Breathe. And hold. Good. You're going to rock and then rock up. Good. Reach up tall. Press down through your hips and feet as you lift up. So you put your feet out wide enough, open enough so that your low back is not rounded but strong. And then exhale, drop it down, relax. Just hang here for a moment. Walk it over to one side. Walk it over to the other side. Come back to center. Good. Bring the knees up and do one more cycle of that. So you sink the belly muscles back, kind of activate the core. More challenge, you're going to float the feet as you press the back into the earth again. And then rest. Last round, arms up. Spread the palm as you reach up, broadening your shoulder blades this way. Knees up, toes up, forehead up. Breathe and hold. Don't overstrain. Choose a sustainable shape that you can breathe through. Hold the knees in and rock up to a seat. Last round. Arms up, lift up. Strong back body. Good. Cross your ankles and rock forward. Tabletop. Moving back up for tabletop, kind of help the wrist out a little bit here. You're going to sit back and lift your hands. So only the heel of your hand is on the mat in your arm. You're going to push the heel of the hand down and then roll out your hand so that then the palm, knuckles, fingers, and finger pads eventually make it down as well. And then let's do that again. So roll the hands up. So just the heel presses down, just the wrist. Push down. Strong and steadily then. Roll out the hand. Good. Last time, doing the exact same exercise. Draw it back. Press down. And roll out the hand. Good. Bring your shoulders over the wrists. Tabletop pose. You're going to push down with your knees and your hands. Push down with your knees and your hands. Good. Melt your heart. Sink your ribs and spine down. Inhale, open your throat. And then exhale, push down with your knees and your hands firmly into the floor. Strong, feeling your belly muscles lift up against the spine. Good. From here, widen your knees. As wide as the mat, perhaps, maybe even a little wider. Just kind of listen to your body and start to sit your hips back. Stretching open the head. Good. Inhale, come forward, tuck the toes or untuck the toes. Just do the opposite of what you did and sit back again. Inhale, come forward. Good. Bring the knees back into center line. Inhale, right leg, left arm out. And then place it back. We're just going to alternate. One breath, one movement. Inhale, left leg, right arm out. And back. If two limbs is too much, just do one limb. Just the leg, just the arm. Inhale, first side, left arm, right leg. Exhale, back. Inhale, left leg, right arm. So we're just alternating in the crisscross. Here we go. Inhale, out. Exhale, back. 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 Good. Rest a moment. Walk it back with your hands and come up into kneeling pose. Turn your palms to face forward and gently pull back, opening across your chest. Breathe deep. Present for the physical world. Letting the physical world just be what it is. Perhaps noticing that what we often call the physical world is really just judgments and projections of our mental world. Labeling it, naming it, opinionating about it. Try to just experience the physical world, pure as it is. Inhale, arms up, interlock the hands behind the head. You can go apart, totally fine, or even lower, which works great. And then press the head back as you open the chest. And now twist your spine like a barbershop pole. Try not to let your hips or knees do too much twisting. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, center. And stretch your arms out in a big V or wide V. It could even be a flat T. That works too. Good. Exhale, slide the hands down the quads. Almost said calves. And push your hips towards your heels. Good. Put the left hand out on the floor and step the right leg back. Inhale, lift up, crescent or like a gate pose it could be called. Or a supported side plank. Reach that top arm out overhead. Stretch it out over the front edge of your mat. Turn the palm down. And then exhale back to tabletop. As we switch sides, turn open. Left leg back. Left arm up. Breathe. Take that arm out overhead. Turn it back. Good. Back the knees up. So you start to engage your core while keeping the shoulders over the hands. And just trying to engage the physical world purely, non-judgmental about how the mind might want more out of this moment or less out of this moment. Sometimes the mind's like, please let this end. That's a mental projection of the physical world. Sometimes it's like, I gotta try harder. That's a mental projection of the physical world. Just witness the physical world purely. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. As you point your toes back behind you. Exhale, push all the way back, hips towards the heels. They don't have to get there. Inhale, tabletop. And keep the knees back, sorry, so extended tabletop. Exhale, lower down, push up. Inhale, cobra. Draw your shoulder blades back. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Strong wrists, strong palms, like we worked on. In a flow, a couple more times. If you want to go slower or hold a pose, just go right ahead. Inhale, shoulders over hands. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back. You try a couple more times in the quiet now. No words from me, no words from your own mind. Just experiencing the physical world purely. Sensation, just as sensation. Good. Last round. And then you're going to walk your hands back and lift your knees up so it looks like a squat pose. Plant your feet. Put your weight over your feet. And inhale, come all the way up. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, down by your sides. Inhale, arms to the sky. Step the left foot forward into warrior one. Inhale and push back to mountain. Exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, push back to mountain. Exhale, arms by your sides. Let's do this flow, nice and simple. Inhale, embodied movement. Trying to just purely perceive the sensation of the physical world. Exhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior one. Stay here. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bow over your front leg. You can straighten it. Inhale, come up and step back to mountain. Arms by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bow over your front leg, straighten it. One motion, inhale, up and back to mountain. Exhale, relax. Keep going. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bow over the front leg. Inhale all the way up and back to mountain. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bow over the front leg, both legs straight. Inhale, up and back to mountain. Exhale, arms down. Pause here a moment, breathe. We're going to do that now for a couple more breath cycles. You're going to try on your own if you can. If you remember it, just keep going on your own. I'll try to give a couple cues. You could hold a pose, but I recommend just one breath, one movement. Find that rhythm, that ease of movement, so that the mind becomes quiet and spacious, and we're just perceiving the physical world, the physical body and breath existing without mental, as the yogis would call, afflictions, but mental projections of that world. I'll lead you first round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, arms down. Your own pace now, in the quiet. Quiet from my words, quiet from the words of your own mind. Simple breath move, breath move. Last round. Balance both sides. Keep breathing. Just noticing. The mental world will try to just run on its own, steal your attention, steal your perception. Back to mountain pose. Pause and breathe. Self-aware, as the yogis would say, self-luminous, not just self-aware, self-luminous. Good. You can stand anywhere on your mat now. It feels comfortable. Bend your knees. Put your arms out on a table ledge. Breathe here. Chair pose. Keep breathing. Noticing the sensation, shins, sole of foot, quads, whatever. Notice. Don't judge. Don't comment. Pierce through the mental world. Clear perception. Good. Open the arms out like a field goal post. Good. Straighten the legs. You can bow. You can bend the knees again if you want as you bow over the legs. Inhale, flat back. If you got black blocks, you can use them. Exhale, step it back. Plank pose. Hold it here. If this is full plank or kneeling is still fine. And then kneeling plank, pull the left knee forward. Hold it and breathe. Step it back. Inhale, bring the right knee forward. Hold it and breathe. Good. Push it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up high into the air. Exhale, plant it up the front of your mat. And then from here, go into side angle pose. You bring your right elbow to your knee and send your left arm out. Good. Drop it back down, hands to the blocks or hands to the floor. Step back to plank, but keep your right leg in the air with the three-legged plank. And then lower it down, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. From here, side angle to the left elbow perches or holds the block. We send the right arm out. 3 strong legs. Good. Hands on the blocks. Step it back, 3-legged plank or planks, no problem. Good. Leg down. And then walk it to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, relax. Another simple flow, a little more complicated, but I'll be there. I'll give you the cues. And we're just trying again, feel and breathe, feel and breathe. Seeing through the mental world, or just notice how much our physical experience is colored and shaped by the mental world talking about it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, plank. Breathe. This can be on your knees. Inhale, left knee in. Breathe. Right knee in. Breathe. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Side angle pose. Breathe. Clarify the perception. Clear seeing. Step it back. 3-legged plank or plank. Breathe. Good. Push it back. Downward dog as you lift up the left leg. Exhale. Step it forward. Side angle. Building consciousness. Good. Bring that left hand should be back by your foot or on your thigh. Yeah. There you go, John. A little further back to make it a lot easier for you. Pull that left hand back. That's it. Good. Hands down. Step back. Three-legged plank. Downward dog. Walk it forward. Inhale, come up. And relax it down. Pause. Feel the body. Like, I'm getting hot. No, that's a judgment. Just take off a layer, put on the fan. Sip some water. Let the mental world get quiet. Let the physical world take care of itself. Or just stand and feel. The physical world can just take care of itself. It doesn't need so much what I'll call intrusion from the mental world. The mental world's not bad. It just needs to honor its place in things. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back, plank, hold. And pull in the left knee, hold. Pull in the right knee, hold. Push it back, downward dog. Let's go left leg up. Left leg up first. Exhale, step it through. You take 2 steps or walk the hands back. You want that bottom hand near the bottom leg, right arm up. Nice, good conversion there. Hands down. 3-legged plank. Leg floats or down, totally fine. Good. Push it back, downward dog. Inhale, lift up the right. Exhale, step it forward, side angle. Hands down, step it back. 3-legged plank. Good. Downward dog, and then walk it forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Relax it down. Breathe in your mountain pose. Do one more set, both sides. You're most familiar with it, which should give the mind the most opportunity to check out from its projection. Now, the opposite might start to happen. Once the mind kind of knows what's like driving a car, right? The mind doesn't usually judge the driving of the car unless someone cuts you off. What it usually does is it totally goes off into some other world. It starts telling a story about a future or a past. We want to work on that too. We want to just have a spacious mental world. And so we turn our attention and we fix it on the physical moments, trying to perceive a spacious mental world, not a distracted mental world or a judgmental mental world. You be the judge. You be the observer of that. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we're going to hold plank pose a couple breaths. Push back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step it forward. Take your time. Side angle. Empty the mental world. Step it back, 3-legged plank. Empty the mental world just by perceiving, just by clear perceiving. Downward dog, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Side angle. Step it back, three-legged plank. Keep breathing, keep noticing. Keep discerning. What's the physical world? What's the mental world? Downward dog, walk it forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale down. Breathe clear. Notice. Left hand on the head, gently bring the head over to the left. Notice the sensation without judgment or projection about the sensation, without labeling. Inhale up, change sides. Inhale up. Lift up your heels as you bend your knees, arms out. We're going to hold chair pose, the heels lifted. Got those blocks, you're going to use them. You're going to, when you get down, turn to that high setting. High setting. You don't need the blocks, that's great. Shift your weight and lift up your left leg high as you can. And then lift up your left arm so your hips turn open. Good. Close it back down. Fingertips on those blocks. Feet back down. Good. You can lift your heels up a little bit. Plant your feet. Inhale, come up. And then go back into that chair pose. Heels lifted in this chair pose. Just a little bit. Hover heel. Got a little coffee table ledge. That works too. Back of a chair. Bow. You can use the blocks or not. Plant the left foot. You're going to lift up the right. And then lift up the right arm to open your hips. Be careful. Be modest in your balance. Good. Close it back down. Hover those heels just a little bit again. Inhale, come up. And flatten the feet. Okay, that's our sequence. You can go any pace you want. Hold them a little longer if you want. Inhale, arms up. Hover heel, arms out. Sit your hips back. Exhale, bow. Inhale, left leg up. You can hold here. If you want, keep breathing. Left arm up. It's like a half moon. The knees can do a little bent today. Good. Close it down. Hover the heels. Inhale, come up. Knees are bent, nice and strong. Exhale, relax. Last round. Hover heel chair. Bow. Inhale, right leg up. Maybe open the right arm up. Close it down. Inhale, come up. Hands down. Good. Breathe and feel. See if you have some clear perception. See the mind, the mental world as spacious and open. The physical world feels like that too, when not riddled with mental thoughts, what the yogis would call afflictions. Step it wide, turn the feet wide so your train tracks, wide-legged stance. You can hold the back of the legs or the back of the low back. Gently support as you open up the front. And then inhale, arms up. Turn and slide the hands down the right leg, any amount. Strengthen your core, strengthen your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn all the way down the left leg, or any amount down the left leg. Strengthen your core, strengthen your feet. Push down, inhale, come up. Exhale, stretch your arms out. And now pivot the right foot out 90 degrees, triangle pose. Inhale, come up. Pivot the other foot out, left foot 90 degrees, triangle pose. Inhale all the way up. Reach up tall. Turn your heels in. Pull your hands into your heart as you push your knees out. Nothing like a good horse stance to test how that mental world is doing. Is it projecting onto the physical world, or is it minding its own? Clear and spacious. Straighten the legs. And walk you in a second. Peaceful and free, just feel the experience. Second round, step the feet wide apart again. Inhale, slide the arms up. Turn to the left. Slide the hands down the left. Keep breathing, keep feeling purely. Clear perception. Inhale, come up. Turn to the right. Down the leg. Inhale, come up. Left foot out. Oh, sorry, arms out first. Then left foot out, triangle. Inhale, up. Other foot out, triangle. Inhale, back up. Turn the heels in, sit down. Horse stance. Back up and step to the front of your yoga mat. Good. You can come to the wall if you're going to use the wall space to help you balance today. Don't use the wall, but have it there. Let's really work today on the balance. Nothing can sharpen the awareness of the physical body like having to struggle with balancing and succeeding. And so rather than choose a pose that's so challenging that we need the wall or the chair, just have it there for safety. And let's really concentrate not on the stretch of the balancing pose, but on the balancing itself. And so what that's going to mean is that we're all just going to start with just the toe of the left foot touching. Because now you actually still have two limbs on the ground. So you won't need that touch point. And we want, if this isn't challenging enough, we need to make it more challenging because we want to employ the awareness to be so present for the physical world. The mental world does not have time to distract or judge, right? It just gets clarified in the sort of focusing on the physical. So if this is a challenge, like you're wobbling here, then that's fine. Leave it here. Now, what happens? Oh, you might start to mentally judge yourself for not having a deep enough version of the pose. That'll be your practice. That's what you'll have to work on, the mental yoga. Then the next step is just to bring the toe up and rest it against like the calf or the knee. So the knee is pointing straight out ahead. And we'll just balance here. And if the muscles are firing and working, the gaze can be open. Pick a spot on the wall in front of you that's not moving and just emptily, yeah, sure, stare at that spot. If this is available and you're still able to balance without using a support, just there for safety, you can turn it open. Don't use your hands today. Turn it open into tree. And this will be our first pose. So it's toe touch, toe lift, and then knee out is stage 3. And we breathe here. If you lose your balance, come back to the practice at one stage more accessible. Because you're working on wrestling with the balance, not the physical opening of the pose. Good. Relax it back down. Discerning what is physical, the breath, body sensation, what is mental, judgments, thoughts, distractions. Plant the left foot, come up on your right tiptoe. This may be plenty because we're not working on the physical, we're working on the ability for the back. There's going to be plenty physical happening if you choose the right stage for yourself, because the leg's going to get stronger. The physicality of that balancing leg will be working quite a bit. Bring the foot up maybe to like the calf or some bit. You're still using the leg for support. The wall or chair is there if you need it for safety. And then maybe some of us will go up even higher and turn out for tree. Breathe. Just using the prop when needed and really testing that in the physical world. Purifying the mental world. Good, relax it down. All right, take a moment, kind of stretch the ankle out. You can go on your toes and just kind of wiggle the ankle around, just kind of release any tension that accumulated. Do the other side. Call it the Elvis asana. Elvis asana. Elvis asana. Okay, right foot down again. This time you actually are going to start with the knee turned out, but you'll still be on tiptoe. Knee turned out, but on tiptoe. Okay, this will be the first stage. And this may be where you balance, just on putting very little weight on that toe. The next stage is to put the heel against the calf. And the next stage would be to hold under the knee. And not using the wall, or you're choosing a stage where you can wrestle with having to balance. Breathe here. This is really easy for you. You're going to hold the toe. Good. Drop it down. Relax. Good job. Good job honoring the yoga of today's session. Plant the left foot. Tippy toe. Turn it out. Clarifying the mental world through deep attention to the physical world. You can just touch the heel. Or you can hold under the knee. Uh-oh, this is my more difficult balancing side, as you can see. Most will hold the toe. Breathe. Not about accomplishment. That would be a mental world thing, right? Trying to project what the physical world should look like, instead of just experiencing and witnessing what's in the physical world as it is. And relax it down. Okay, the next one is going to be back. So from the side view, you're going to be balancing over the right leg. You're going to step the toe, and it's going to touch the ground behind you like this. Okay. And that's when we're still upright. You can even bend your front leg a little bit here. The next stage is to lean out. And to make it more challenging, you might be able to get that toe even further back by leaning out. Okay. And the next stage is to lift that leg off the ground a little bit. So I'd rather keep a toe down, that back toe down, and work on balancing than hold a prop with the hands. And so you're going to lift that back leg up an amount that feels good to you to keep sending the body forward. It's going to be a warrior three with wings, diving spear, or under the heart. Breathe. Find your level. Find the place where the mental world can clarify. Good. Keep the toe back down and step it forward. Good work. And sometimes, for some of you, that stage is actually going to be like a toggling between two stages. That's going to keep the attentiveness focused on the physical sensation without having the mental world distract or become judgmental. Let's touch the right toe back. Lean forward, next stage, which might allow you to get that toe further back or get lighter on it. And then the next layer is to lift the leg any amount, moving towards a warrior three. It's all practice. It's all honoring really the heart of what yoga is about. Have an empty and spacious mental world that does not afflict yourself and cause harm to the physical. Back up and step forward. Nice job. Nice job. Good. Come back to a mountain pose. You can bring the legs as close together as it feels comfortable for your body. Some of you might have your ankles and knees touch. or just have an equidistance if it doesn't. Press the palms against the side of the legs. And just notice the physical form, starting with the soles of the feet, pressing into the earth from toe to ball to heel. Feel the shins come up, even through the knee into the hip joint. And then lift up through the hips from the spine, up through the throat and crown. Breathe in the ribs as the shoulders hang and root down through the fingers. Just try to perceive the sensation of the body standing with an empty, open mind. Good. When you're ready, you can separate the feet and slowly come down to a kneeling shape. This time of year, we've been working on having the knees a little wider apart, like hips distance or a little wider. As you can start with the toes tucked today and just sit back and see where that gets you. Some of you might be totally comfortable with that. I am not. I have to work at that place and feel into that with hand support. Welcome to stay there, add a prop, or point the toes and sit between the feet. Rest the palms in the lap as you sprout your spine up from the pelvis. When you breathe, try to feel the breath get pulled down into your body. So the breath, the air goes into your lungs, you can feel that. But try to feel like the pulse of the breath go down into your belly. And you're present, grow aware and attentive for the pulse of the breath down in your lower torso. Empty your mental world so that you can just hear and listen and feel the breath pulsing in the belly, in and out, expand and contract. Good. When you're ready, you're going to rock forward, remove the prop, Cross your ankles and sit back. Bring your legs out in front like we did earlier in class. Just open. And then inhale, bring your low back in and up like you're trying to lift up. You could use your heels, more like your outer foot and your sit bones as balance and support. And lift up through your spine, feel strong that way. Very good. If you still feel like your back is rounded, you should really sit up on something. Good. Go ahead, come down, grab your left and pull it in a little bit. Not a lot, just pull in a little bit. And then kind of slide the right out more. And just sort of let that leg feel like it's in a natural stretch. That toe might turn up, it might not. Try to stay balanced. Both feet and both sit bones should feel balanced. And then again, lift up from that place. You can turn a little bit and then bow and drop or hang over. Just feeling. These passive, quieter poses can make it hard. Usually the mind doesn't get too judgmental here, but it definitely likes to get distracted. It might start to fill itself up again with imaginations of future and past or daydream. And we just, again, want to sit and feel into the material, the physical world purely. Come back up. Let's center ourselves, kind of kick out the left, pull in the right. A little more open and casual today. Once the 4 points are connecting to the earth, to gravity in a balanced way, rise up. Turn a little, not a lot. And drape. Inhale, come back up. Put the legs out. And slowly lower down, pressing your back into the floor. Press your feet into the floor and inhale, lift up, bridge pose. Breathe and hold. Lower down, put out the right leg and take the left across. Twist. Roll it back to center. Bring up the right leg and take it across. Back to center. Bring the knees in towards the body. Push them out towards the sky. Pull them into the body. And rest the heels and slowly push the heels against the floor as you slide them out long. Good. Push down with your elbows and shoulders and heels. So your spine integrates. Relax the physical body down into gravity. Take up space. Feel. Just take one more moment to consciously notice that there is a sensation of the physical world, the body, the breath, and there is an awareness of a mental world, thoughts, feelings, judgments, projections. Modest and careful not to confuse the two. Rest in an open awareness of all of it. Stretch your body. And sit up. Thanks for practicing. Namaste.